Hello everyone. In this video, we're going to be going over the 3 different scheduling tools on the Cover software. The first scheduling tool will be the simplest. It's the single day schedule tool. To add an employee for one shift, we will simply click on the cell that we'd like to add them to. So if we want to add them to the Cook AM shift for Friday the 1st, we would simply click on this box. From there, we will click change and put in the person we would like. We'll put in Arturo Rodriguez. It's going to ask if we want to send out a notification that they were scheduled. We're going to click no for this example. And we'll come down there and click close once we're done. Now you can see that Arturo was scheduled for Friday the 1st for the Cook AM shift. Now, if we wanted to remove Arturo, we would click on it again. We would simply click Remove Assignment. Then we'll click Close once we're done. Now, as you can see, Arturo is gone. So let's add another person. So we'll add them for Saturday the 2nd. We're going to come, click Change. We'll add in Matt Damon. We'll come, click Close once we're done. Now, if we wanted to mark someone absent, instead of removing them, we could click on the box. Instead of coming up here, we're going to click Employee Absence and select which option suits us. When we do this, it's going to mark a yellow ring around the box indicating that someone was marked as absent. When you mark someone as absent, it tracks it in our system. The last thing you can do with the single day scheduling tool is open up a shift. So if we click on a cell, we can come, and where we would add a person, we would just click at the top where it says open an app. What this will do is it'll open up that shift for your employees to be able to take from their Cover phone app. Okay. If we want to make an open shift overtime eligible, we would click on it. We could come down to where it says shift details, click overtime, say yes. We could add stars, or we could add a bonus. We could add a bonus amount. And the employees will be able to see these different details. When you mark a shift as being overtime eligible, it lets employees that are already in overtime hours be able to select the shift. Okay, now we'll move on to the next tool, and that's the multi-schedule tool. To open the multi-schedule tool, we'll simply click right here. This gives us the ability to select multiple days. From there, we can click Schedule Shifts, and then it's going to be the same as what we previously saw. So it's going to show us each day that we selected, and then it's going to give us an option to do something to each of those days. So we could put in an employee, we could open up shifts with it for all of these days, we could do other stuff. So let's add someone. So we'll add someone, and we'll click Save Assignment. And then what it'll do is it'll add them for each of those days we selected. If we wanted, we could click on these days and modify them by marking them as absent, removing them, opening up different shifts. So you can do the exact same things we did with the single day schedule. It just allows you to click multiple days on the same row. Once you're done with the multi-schedule tool, you want to click this little X. And that's going to allow you to, once again, just click one cell at a time. Okay. So the next scheduling tool you want to use if an employee has a recurring shift pattern. So for example, let's say that the diet aide that works the PM shift works Monday through Friday. If we don't want to put in their schedule every single month, we have to go through and click each day, we can use this next tool, the shift pattern tool. So what you'll do is you'll click on the day that you would like the pattern to start on. So for this example, we'll click Monday. Then instead of coming up where we clicked to add someone before, we're going to click Add, Replace, Remove Shift Pattern. From here, we're going to click Add an Employee. It's going to give us the date that the pattern will start on. We clicked on the 4th, so that's what automatically came up. You could change it here if you wanted. Then we're going to select an employee to assign. Let's put in Arturo Rodriguez, and then we're going to choose where it says Use Visual Pattern Tool right here. Now, what you have to decide is, does this employee's pattern repeat after 1 week, 2 weeks, or 3 weeks? For this example, they work Monday through Friday, and then it repeats after 1 week, so we'll stick with 1 week. But if you had 2 weeks, you would select all the days over a 2-week span, and the same for 3 weeks. So let's select Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And we'll click Submit. Then it's going to say, here's the selected pattern by day over the next 7 days. It's going to give us each day, and then we'll click Process. When you use this tool, it takes a second to load. You can click Go and let it keep refreshing, and you'll see that it's moving along. So the way that this tool works is when you use it, it's going to be scheduling someone that's going to extend for months in advance. So when we want to take someone out of the schedule that was put into the schedule in this fashion, we have to use the same tool to take them out. Because if we just clicked on individual days, it would only select and take them off for the days we picked, when in actuality, this pattern is going months in advance. As you can see, it's still loading, and it's going to keep going month to month to month. So if we wanted to remove Arturo, we would click on that day again, any of the days in the row that they're scheduled in. We click Add, Replace, Remove Shift Pattern. We click Remove an Employee from the shift row. We would decide which day we want to remove them from. You can adjust this up here. And then we'll click Remove Which Employee. We'll click Arturo, and then we're going to click Process. So this is going to remove him from all the shifts that he would have been scheduled for in the next several months. So something to think about is the single day scheduling tool and multi-day schedule tool are great for a month at a time or 1 month in advance scheduling. But if someone has the same pattern, it's nice to just put it in once, and then you don't have to worry about it from month to month. So let's click Go again, and it should show that Arturo was removed. Okay. So in the same way, you could also open up shifts using the shift pattern tool. You would click on a box, you would select which days you would want the pattern to go, but instead of clicking employee, you would click open and app shifts in the same way we did it with these tools. So that's all for this video. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.